Hi. Welcome back as always. Hi. We're back again, and we're going to be watching more MCU, the Marvel Universe. Woohoo! Yeah. So we are enjoying the movies. We're going to be watching Ant-Man today.
Oh, yay!
Yeah. So I love Paul Rudd. He's the main character.
Oh,
so
I'm
like, does that sound familiar? No, who is this guy? But I love him. He plays in a lot of movies that you guys I know have not seen. So. But I think once we start watching, I think you'll know who this is. I think you will. We'll see.
Is he attractive?
I think he is, but everyone's different. But I think he is, and I love him in a lot of movies. He's so hilarious. Yeah, I've only seen parts of this movie because I did not watch this in theaters. Wookie76 actually was watching it on TV, so I kept coming in and out to watch it, and I will not give an opinion until the end, but Marvel's awesome anyways, and they're always entertaining, so woohoo! So shall we just get into it and see what it's about?
We shall. Absolutely.
Yeah. And as you know, we do 2 different versions of this. We do a full raw reaction where it's just us, and then you have your own content that you follow along with us, and we have a 10-minute version where you can just sit and watch, and it has the content within fair use. So we try to make everyone happy, and we love doing this, and I keep the full raw because I know a lot of people do enjoy that as well, because I have to cut out, of course, so much, because usually the movies are 2-3 hours long, and 10 minutes is really nothing, no matter how you look at it. Let's get into it. So we made time just for you guys, because we love you guys, and we love getting together anyways, but movies take a lot of time, and we really enjoy it, so early morning, yay! And it's cold in here, so we're all bundled up, and we have to get our furnace fixed. Because it stopped again. And it's only 8 degrees right now outside, so it's like 50-something in here. It's like pretty cold.
Sturdy New Englanders.
I know we are. So it's really not that horrible. But it's pretty cold for the inside, for inside the house it's pretty cold. So ready for Ant-Man? Any idea? What is Ant-Man?
He's little. He's a soldier, but he's strong.
That's right.
Ah, do you remember the cartoon, right?
No, just an ant.
It's an ant.
Okay, yeah, that's cool.
They're little, but they're strong. Let's see what he looks like.
Captain America.
And Thor.
Iron Man.
I totally gave you Iron Man because I know you like Iron Man. I'm always like Thor. I think Bob really likes Captain America. I think we have our favorites.
There's so many. Is there Caterpillar Man?
You never know. He might come in handy.
It might be.
Butterfly Man.
Wasp.
I think there might be a wasp. I think there might be.
Right?
I think in a comic book or something. I don't know. I don't know if that's DC or if that's Marvel. I don't know. There's so many. I love this. That's why we love doing YouTube, because we get to expose them to so many fun things that we all take for granted.
Hurry. I want to see what this guy looks like.
Yeah. Okay, ready? Okay, so let's watch Ant-Man.
Thanks for picking me up, brother.
Well, you think I'm gonna miss my Sally getting out?
Hey, how's your girl, man?
She left me.
Oh.
Yeah, my mom died, too. And my dad got deported.
Oh my God!
But I got the van.
Nice.
Yeah, right?
Mommy's so happy you're here, she choked on her drink.
Oh gosh, she's got it. What is he gonna do? Kids parties now? He shrank. Oh no, he shrank.
Oh my gosh.
Bathtub needs to be clean, dude.
The world sure seems different from down here, doesn't it, Scott?
What? Who said that?
It's a trial by fire, Scott. In this case, water.
Oh no.
What's gonna be on the
Oh my God! What are we gonna do?
Oh boy.
Ooh. Strong suit.
Guess you're tougher than you thought.
Awesome! You just get stepped on?
Stepped on.
Oh, he's in a vacuum now.
Ew.
Oh no, a dog.
Of course. Oh no, it's not even a dog.
Oh my God. Oh, it's a rat. Oh my God.
We put a dent in it. I know that guy! He's an old Saturday Night Live dude.
Not bad for a test drive.
God.
Keep the soup. I'll be in touch.
No, thank you.
That's why I got this suit.
Oh no!
You are under arrest! No, I didn't steal anything. I was returning something I stole.
Oh no!
Ah, I thought so.
There's the suit. Put it on.
Record breaker.
Quickly.
Yeah, right. 3
One.
seconds you put that on.
Hurry up,
Quickly.
hurry up.
Or 4.
Bye-bye.
Whoop, there he is, gone.
Smart choice. You actually listen for once. Hang tight. Scott, these are my associates.
Oh my
Put a
goodness.
camera on an ant? Yeah, sure. Why not?
Come on.
Put your foot on the central node and mount the thorax.
Are you kidding? How safe
Just
is
get
that?
on the damn ant, Scott.
Hit me in 5
Hold
minutes.
on tight. Hold on tight.
Oh.
Rowie, Honda.
Oh no.
Let go.
When your small energies compress, so you have the force of a 200-pound man behind a fist 1/100th of an inch wide, you're like a bullet. You punch too hard, you kill someone. Too soft, it's a love tap. In other words, you have to know how to punch.
I was in prison for 3 years. I know how to punch.
Show me. Terrible.
You want to show me how to punch? Show me.
Oh, him right in the face.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was gonna hit the wall.
That's a good boy, Anthony.
Anthony.
Hey, didn't you say this was some old warehouse? It's not!
Oh my god.
You son of a bitch!
You know that?
Get out of there.
Adventures.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. Doesn't look like anyone's home.
Somebody's home, Scott.
What's going on down there, Sam?
It's the Falcon.
I
I
think it was
sense a
funny.
trip, but I'm not seeing anything.
You can't see me.
I can see you.
You can see me.
Hi. I'm Scott.
Did he just say hi, I'm Scott?
What are you doing here? First off, I'm a big fan. Appreciate it. Located the breach, bringing him in.
Sorry about this. Sorry about this. Sorry.
That's enough!
Anthony, little help.
He's inside my pack!
Sorry. You seem like a really great guy.
It's really important to me that Cap never finds out about this.
Oh no!
Not him.
Oh no!
Oh,
Aaron.
son of a...
Oh no.
How the hell did you get in here?
Oh shoot.
It's not too often.
I
that
love
you
this
rob a
guy.
place and
Yeah.
you get welcome back. Because we just robbed you. Whoa, that's so cool, bro!
Look at your shoulder.
Here.
Thought Daddy didn't get scared.
Mr. Carson introduced me to these fine gentlemen here, the representatives of Hydra. They didn't know
Ah.
what they were.
Yeah.
They're doing some interesting work.
Darn it, come on, do something with this guy. It's gonna be ruined. Son of a gun! No way! Oh no!
You picked the wrong side, Hope.
Oh no, he shot him.
All right, you're gonna be just fine.
No, he's got your head.
No,
Take the
dear.
suit off or I'll blow your brains out and peel it off.
You are sick.
He's got the ant control thing.
Oh, good. Again, attacking.
Oh, he's shooting all that stuff.
Oh my god.
Multiple shots fired!
Yeah, right.
Oh, God.
Wow.
And there's a tank.
Are you crazy?
The window!
Oh my god, he just shot his own guy.
Ah, of course. That was fast. Oh my god!
I'm gonna disintegrate you!
Claim disintegration by the cure.
What the heck?
scary.
Train.
Oh my god. Oh, big ant. Hopefully you can still control that.
Oh boy! That's a sequel right there. Oh my god.
That's a messed up looking dog.
I love you, Cassie.
Oh, yeah, like sometimes. Oh, God, gross.
Oh my god.
Bye-bye.
Bye. That's it.
I really think you need to sell the house.
Oh, so what happened to the mom?
Yeah.
Is she still like in that realm?
Yeah.
Oh, the blue. You got it.
Now that he's happy to see you.
Yeah.
It's amazing he survived it too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my goodness gracious.
I think he got a job.
Nothing's happening.
Hold on. Something's kind of happening.
Well, if that's the case, shoot me again.
Shoot me
I don't
again.
know what you were doing, grabbing and kissing me like that. I'm a little surprised myself. I have to get somewhere. I'll see you later, Hank. Really hope.
Scott,
It's so cute.
you're full of shit.
Oh, there's no way that's... that's right.
Oh, she's
Oh,
feeding an ant. Ah!
I'm looking for a guy that shrinks. And I'm like, damn, I got all nervous because I keep mad secrets for you, bro.
And? What'd he say?
He said, yes.
Okay. I said yes.
Oh, God.
God, that's fun.
I enjoyed it. Yes.
That was good.
It was different. It had more comedy
Comedic,
than
yeah.
anything.
Humors, yeah.
But I think you guys, with
Oh,
the
that's
sorry, the
funny.
music's blaring in my ears.
That's
But
funny, yeah.
so I'm sure there is a cutscene in this too. And like I said, I did see parts of this before, but I didn't see a lot of it because all of that. Oh my God, that was actually
Right.
really funny.
That
was good.
funny.
That
It
was
was
really
good.
good.
It was very good.
Yeah, what do you guys think? Because I didn't hear you
Oh, that
freaking
was
out
awesome.
as much.
No, it was
Oh
good.
no,
it
because
was
it was.
fun. It was good. Very good.
And I'm glad you. Well, hopefully you don't mind to retire today, because holy cow, it's so cold. It's finally starting to warm up. Wookie 76 was awesome, and our furnace keeps dying, so it has
In
it's
10
old.
below, in
Yeah.
10 degree weather.
Yeah,
Not
so-
10 below, but 10
Yeah, it's
degree.
been really cold around here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we've had like negative 12, and last night was really cold again. So we do the correct things to fix the lines, but it's just an old system and it likes to freeze because the pipe goes out to the wilderness and comes back. No, I'm just kidding.
And
it
we
was
made the
cold.
best of it.
Yeah, so we had fun. We had
Wilderness
different
inside.
outfits today, and I'm like,
No
yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
So this is like the warmest hat that I own, and no one else wanted to wear it. But you're all good sports, so I'm like, I'll wear it. I don't mind. Yeah, my wolf hat. But it was like 50 degrees in here for quite some time, so I think that's pretty cool for inside the house. But anyways, yeah. What do you think? Good
Oh,
movie?
that was awesome.
I liked
Yeah,
it. I liked it. I
very
liked the
much,
acting. I like
Yeah.
hope.
Everything.
I heard a lot of laughing
Yeah.
in this one. I was
That
laughing a
was
lot too.
very
You guys were
good.
really
Michael
laughing.
Douglas was great. He was spot on. I
Oh, yeah, I
actually,
love
you know.
that.
So as most of you know, on our full reactions, the raw reactions, we'll actually try to include the cutscene or cutscenes at the end. But just because 10 minutes is not enough for fair use when it comes to the 10-minute reaction, we just decide to keep it with the full. But sometimes we have to take that out altogether too, all depending if the company has an issue with it, which I totally will respect because it's all copyrights. I do love the humor in this. Sorry, Kim, I cut you off before, but you were saying that you like Hope because you weren't sure how she was.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
And then the cutscene came on.
I
so
was
we had
so
a
happy that she stayed with her dad. 'Cause
Yeah, me
for
too.
sure.
He was a good guy.
And
they finally had the good talk too.
I know.
Yeah.
See, wasn't that nice? Every situation's different. I was like, why didn't they like figure this out? I know things happen and stuff, but it just kept going on a little bit longer than I wanted it to. But I know that was the whole point of their characters, and but I'm glad they were able to bond and be okay at the end. That was good, you know. But that was sad how the mom died, and I was curious about that because does that mean when she went subatomic that she's still technically alive, like floating in this abyss of stuff that she can't? That's like a horror
somewhere and give
maybe
her
like and
the
she has
blue, whatever that thing was.
Yeah, but I know that blue little like ninja star thing. I forget what they called it, but the thing that like makes you bigger. But yeah, I love that whole thing. Like that was so cool how they but how the fighting techniques of shrinking and getting big, and how he had those weapons where he would throw them on his opponents or objects that he needed to shrink or blow them up. It was just so funny and how that worked. But I'm hoping that, thinking of the mom, that, you know, she's not suffering somewhere, but maybe if she has no sense of time, that she doesn't realize how long she's still floating in the abyss. So maybe they will find her again. I doubt it at this point. I kind of thought they might during this movie, but...
You never tell, though.
Yeah.
There's going to be a sequel to
that's...
Yeah. I think, because... Again, I only saw parts of it before now. I had a low expectation for this because I heard that it wasn't as exciting as the other ones, and there was less action in it for sure. But I still thought it was fun. And for Ant-Man, you know, like, it sounds really cheesy. I mean, okay, superheroes are such a big thing now, but to people who don't normally understand or read about superheroes or like superheroes might find this extremely corny, but as a genre, you know, like Marvel really makes it work.
Superior than the others, you know.
Yeah, and Ant-Man is definitely very far-fetched. I mean, you have Thor and stuff, but I don't know. Like I just found this
Falcon.
Yeah, but they're so cool. Like I love all those characters, but I just thought this was so over the top, even with the ants and how they were like friendly and all that, and it was cool though because again, Marvel's awesome and they're great at making you feel for these characters.
You know,
yeah.
They made the best.
So for what it was, I thought it was still very good in how they went about it because it's an ant. You know how much can you do, but they did a great job in that.
The actor was great in it.
Yeah, I have wolf fur in my eyeballs now. Yay, wolf fur. I know I can feel it in my eye right now. I'm like, yeah, it's like wolf fur. But yeah, it really just kept me warm. You guys were warm during the whole thing too.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was kind of neat. Like, I love how, like, the huge ant at the end. But ants are usually pests, and they are really cool, complicated creatures, don't get me wrong. But I like how they worked it. They were able to make
team workers, you know?
Yeah. So I really like how they did that with the fire ants, the crazy ants. And I learned stuff about the carpentry ants, but the crazy ants, I didn't know that they could harness electricity or something. I know they had, like, the little things on their backs. But I guess they can, electricity can run through them because they said they short circuit appliances or electronics. So I thought that was kind of interesting. And I love Paul Rudd. So now you know who Paul Rudd is. I know you knew.
I've seen it on Saturday Night Live, and I'm like, oh, he must be an actor or some movie or something like that. That's why I've seen him a couple
so
times.
much. Yeah, he's so funny.
Now I know where he's from.
Yeah.
But I like his little posse he had of his friends that he acquired.
That was funny. Like
Louise
I did. Yeah, because they kind of like I thought pushed it a little bit with them, but they're really funny, and I really like those kind of characters.
That's good. Yeah.
I mean, they kept rolling with it. I'm like, oh god, so it was really predictable there, but I thought they were funny. Yeah, I love all of them, and the horn that you were saying was so funny. I know. Here's some wonder from my mama, and we have our awesome Avengers glasses, so might as well take advantage of those. So yay, Avengers!
Captain America.
That was kind of neat how they brought the one Avenger, Sam, into it, but that was so neat, and that whole fight sequence was awesome. I really liked that one.
Good.
And again, just the humor in it, and the best parts for me that I kept dying were every time that Ant-Man would fight someone and he would just grow big and then small, and then you would hear, like, depending on what version you would see it in, whether if it was him and his perspective being small, fighting, sometimes it was like boom, 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 but then when it was actual scale, our scale, you would hear tink, 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 and it was just so well done how they did that. So it was like very energetic, like beep.
Exactly. Like when he first started, when he fell off the bathtub, when he fell out of the bathtub.
And everything was in slow motion and like scary. And it's like, what the heck? Like, I really love how they did that. Because it really made you feel it, and it was, I don't know, just the humor in it was just awesome. really, really made me laugh. Another funny part really quick was when Ant-Man was fighting the bad guy and the yellow jacket guy, and he threw him into the bug zapper.
That poor family.
Oh my god, that poor family, I know. Like, the bug zapper thing was so funny. That was so funny. Like, I didn't see that before. I really didn't see a lot of it the first time because I kept walking out of the room because I had it in my head like an Ant-Man movie, and I know the comic books and stuff, but I was like, I don't know how they're going to make that work. But I liked it.
I liked it a lot. Now, does he have a job? Is he going to have a job with him tech?
Yeah, because at the end, he did say, "Oh, it's work," you know, and when he answered his phone.
Yeah, but then when he's talking to the guys, they want to do a job.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think they're working for like good now. I think they're I think they're good.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if they're working like not for S.H.I.E.L.D., but it's like all connected there. Like they're all.
It's better on all their resumes.
That's right.
Yeah. So now they're all doing like the right stuff.
Guys,
yeah.
Right?
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm sure like his friends now, or who knows.
Yeah, but that
are,
was during the
stuff. But
oh
yeah, that was funny. It was the whole battle. And it's like just back up, just keep backing up, just back up, just back up. So the humor was really good. Again, more comedy than anything than the other movies, but it was kind of a good break because I know you guys love the other Marvel movies, but I know there's so much anxiety and it's so
packed, which is great, but
it's just too much. You can't breathe.
This is chill.
So this was a good break from that, and we were laughing more than anything.
Yeah.
So I give this movie a good thumbs up because I did enjoy it. It was good.
It was good. Very good.
It was
and
slightly
Michael
different.
Douglas, I mean, who doesn't?
Yeah, he's awesome.
He's just
starstruck. And another thing too, I know we were kind of talking during the beginning of the movie with the girl in the beginning. That was Captain America's sweetheart. Remember her? Like, we didn't watch S.H.I.E.L.D. We haven't seen that. We might down the line. Once our Patreon gets a bit better, once I can start paying you guys, then maybe we can take more time out to actually watch more stuff than what we're watching now. I think movie-wise, we'll definitely branch off. Like, we'll keep doing Marvel, but we'll also throw other stuff in the mix because there's so many fun movies you haven't seen. But TV series wise, we're going to finish Vikings first before anything else, and then whenever Stranger Things comes out, but we'll hopefully finish Vikings before Stranger Things comes out again. And then Game of Thrones.
Oh my goodness.
But we're going to do like one series at a time just to make sure that stays consistent. So we always have a lot of fun plans, but time is very precious and we do work a lot. So any help you can give us on Patreon to help us out. We love that you subscribe. That's amazing. We don't get paid a lot through YouTube at all. You guys are volunteer because we really don't get anything. But Patreon is the way that we can really do this more full time and actually start watching other shows. But right now we're just going to finish like Vikings, and just movie wise we'll probably watch a lot of other stuff as well because I want you guys to see Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, and I want you guys to really see Hunger Games too because I love that series. Well, movie series. And we'll go from there. But thank you so much for watching, guys. We really love doing this as a digital family, and we want to keep growing. I finally got a web camera for Christmas, and I still have to play with that to figure that out. So we might be able to do that down the line as well. Again, Patreon is the going live, but we'll see. No pressure. I know it's
no pressure. Okay.
But again, Patreon is the way that we're going to grow because right now, and again, we love doing this on YouTube, but it's just not. It's just all volunteer pretty much, and we have fun, and we love you guys, and thank you for being patient with us. We try to upload as much as we can, yay! And you guys are good sports for hanging out in the cold, although now it's finally starting to warm up a little bit. It's probably like maybe late 50s or
late
60s. We'll see. But it was pretty cold. Yeah, woo! And the movie kept us all like moving around and everything. So thank you so much for watching. Stay warm, and we'll see you very soon as always. Bye!
I'm still going to kill an ant if I see one. I'm sorry.
You might be killing Scott.
No, I did kill Scott. No, don't do that. That's awesome. I know that's one compassion too because I know because it makes you really feel for that's what's so cool when you have a good movie where you actually feel for those characters or creatures. But ants, I'm just like, and I get it. Like I try to see different sides of it, but they are pests, and every creature has its circle of life balance in the world. But I'm just thinking in the house, and just they're not hygienic. There's certain insects and even ants. I forget what ant it was, but it wasn't a sugar ant. But we had an ant problem at one point a couple years back, and they loved wheat and everything, and they would get into our, all our cereal and everything. We had to get rid of it. But they're so tiny, they don't bite you or anything. But if you ingest them, they actually have bacteria on them because of what they eat and what they're in that can actually make you really sick. So I'm like seeing
Just
these
like
ants
anything.
moving sugar
Yeah.
cubes, and I'm like, that's not hygienic. You can have some weird poison, because they get into weird things. They get into decaying meat and all that stuff, and then they're like, la 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 la. But you don't think of that. I'm like, sure they clean themselves, but you know,
Well,
how
even
clean can you
carpenter
be?
ants.
And-
We had
Well, yeah,
carpenter ants
that's
too, and
right.
we had to get an exterminator.
sure.
Yeah. And overthinking it, but they're like, oh, maybe ants clean themselves, but you know, their clean is different from our clean, and you know, it's like you can get
We
sick.
get
of
it.
Yeah,
I know, so I
yeah.
was just like, yeah, that's overthinking it. That's just me being crazy. Can you tell where I work? No, I'm just kidding. I'm very hygienic. So, anyways, again, thank you for watching. We just had to do that because that was fun. That was so funny you said that. We just love to ramble. So we love you all. Bye again. Bye.
I'm not
That was
gonna
fun.
say anything.
No, I like that. That's hilarious.